Hi, I'm Priscilla, and today I'm going to do the How I Read book tag. Let's go! So I've linked the original video down in the description. Let's get started with number 1. How do you find out about books you want to read or new books? I watch BookTube a lot, so I found out about a lot of books through that. I also will do Google searches if there's a certain setting or something, and I also just browse around at the bookstore, and if something sounds really good, a lot of times I'll pick it up. Number 2 is, how did you get into reading? When I was little, my grandma used to take me to the library, and we would get as many books as we possibly could, and she would read them to me, or I would read them, and my mom was taking me to the library too. And then my grandma introduced me to the bookstore, which I still have a very vivid memory of the first time I went into a bookstore. It was just the coolest thing ever, and I've been reading a lot since then. So it's just something that I've always loved doing. Number 3 is, how has your taste changed in books as you've gotten older? When I first started reading, I would basically just read the little novelizations for the Disney movies, and then I slowly moved on to there was this series where they did diaries of royalty kind of, but they were teenagers. And then I kind of moved on from that to YA fiction, and even over the last couple years I've kind of started to branch out of YA fiction into historical fiction and some adult contemporary books. So it's changed, it's just kind of evolved over time. Number 4 is, how often do you buy books? And probably too often. I love getting books, and I am running out of space. So I probably won't buy any books for a while, but that's because I've just bought a ton. Number 5 is, how did you get into booktubing? Well, I had known a little bit about booktubing for a while, and I had always kind of wanted to try it, but I just didn't feel like I'd be very good at reviewing books. And then I started watching The Booktuber and Read Susie Reed, and they just really inspired me to give it a try, so here I am. Number 6, how do you react when you don't like the end of a book? I'm trying to think of an ending that I really haven't liked. I mean, there's been stuff in the middle of the book that I haven't liked, if a character that I really love dies, or there's something bad that happens to the main character. But I've never really hated the ending of a book. But if I did, I would probably put the book away and not look at it for a long time. Number 7 is, how often have you taken a look at the back of the book and spoiled yourself? I do this all the time, and I'm trying to do it less, but I'm just sometimes I'm if it gets very tense, I just want to know it ends okay for the character, and so I will look forward ahead. I've tried to stop trying to do that because I realized it's more of an experience if I just let myself kind of go along with the story and find it out myself. Number 8 is, how many people are you going to tag, and who are they? I just tag everyone who's seen this video. If you want to do the tag, do it. It will be fun. I'll see you real soon.